Let's say YouTube woke up tomorrow morning and decided, from now on, we're paying creators in our own currency, not dollars. Sounds absurd, but the numbers take this somewhere far more real than you'd think. Between 2021 and 2024 alone, YouTube paid creators $70 billion. Yes, $70 billion. That number is larger than the annual budget of many countries. The platform's annual ad revenue is $36 billion alone, and if YouTube were an independent company today, its estimated value would be between $475 and $550 billion. This isn't a video platform, this is an economy. So what would happen if this economy printed its own money? My first question is, what does it even mean for YouTube to print money? Think about it. Right now, there are 3 million monetized channels in the system. Every one of them receives dollars every month. What if those dollars were replaced with YTCoin? At first glance, it looks like a small change, but it isn't, because for a currency to have value, you need to trust it, be able to buy things with it, and be able to give it to someone else. Let's walk through it step by step. YouTube prints its currency, creators get paid in it. The first week, everyone is excited because YouTube is still telling advertisers, you keep paying in dollars, but paying creators in its own currency. So the difference stays in YouTube's pocket. $100 comes in from advertisers, 55 YTC coin goes out. Sounds profitable, doesn't it? But wait, because what is YTC coin actually worth? At the start, YouTube could say 1 YTC coin equals $1, but that fixed exchange rate only works if YouTube holds enough dollars in reserve. If creators try to spend their YTC coin and YouTube doesn't have enough dollar reserves at that point, the rate collapses. This is similar to the 2022 Terra Luna crypto collapse. That day, an algorithmically pegged currency was nearly wiped to zero within days, and $40 billion turned to dust. The difference is Terra had no platform behind it, but YouTube has 2.5 billion users. So what can creators actually do with this currency? This is where the scenario gets interesting. If YouTube says YTC coin is only valid inside the platform, it's essentially building a closed economy. You buy ads, pay for subscriptions, send super chats all in YTC coin. Sounds logical, but a creator can't pay rent with this, can't buy groceries, can't sustain their life. So either there needs to be a way to convert YTC coin to dollars, or creators will reject the system entirely. And if there is a way to convert YTC coin, then this is no longer a currency, it becomes a payment tool. And now the difference is huge. Now governments step in because a company launching its own currency isn't new in history, but every single time governments took it seriously. In 2019, Facebook announced a digital currency called Libra. From the US Congress to the European Central Bank, everyone was on their feet. Why? Because if a platform with 2.5 billion users prints its own money, that money moves independently of central banks. Interest rate policies stop working, inflation control gets harder, the answer to who controls the money supply changes. Libra was quietly shelved 2 years later. The same pressure would apply to YouTube. But I also need to say this, from the creator's perspective, this idea isn't entirely bad. Right now, YouTube requires a bank account, a tax number, and various institutional requirements in different countries just to pay a creator. Millions of small creators in this process either can't receive payments or receive them with delays. A platform-native currency could remove these barriers, especially for creators in countries without access to banking systems. So the same idea, depending on whose hands it's in and how it's designed, can be either liberating or dangerous. In conclusion, YouTube printing its own money is technically possible, looks economically logical, but in practice directly affects markets, governments, and the lives of 3 million creators. And this decision wouldn't just be a platform decision, it would be an intervention in monetary policy.
Maybe the real question isn't can YouTube print money? The real question is who controls that money? YouTube, creators, or governments? And whoever asks that question, the answer is anything but simple.
Thank you for watching so far. Subscribe for more.